Hello YouTube and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and review for the season premiere of Gifted Season 2, Episode 1. That's right, Gifted came back last night and whew, what a great way to start. I mean, this show was great. First season, I loved it a lot. Had a lot of great moments that not even the X-Men movies had, where it showed, the diversity between humans hating the mutants, all that good stuff. You had the Strucker family on the run because their kids, became like outlaws, and the kids had powers. They became outlaws. One of them was a government agent. Their father was a government agent. He became an outlaw as well for helping his kids, be on the run. And then you meet the daughter of Magneto, which is Polaris, and her powers. And then it was a very great first season. And now we come to like 6 months later where, Polaris is now a lot more pregnant and, their team is now divided. So she went off and joined the Hellfire Club, who now they're actually going by the Inner Circle because they're kind of still undercover. They're kind of in the shadows still, and they don't want, the government to be on their tail as much. And then, of course, you have the other team trying to just find, you have Thunderbolt, Blank, you have Lauren, who wants to find her brother, but, she's not sure if she should even be with him because she knows that he left her, he abandoned her family to go be with Polaris and everybody else who decided to leave at the end of the season finale of number 1. So that was interesting. We got to meet their new leader, kind of the Inner Circle. She's like this powerful mutant who basically has her influence in the Frost Sisters, obviously Polaris. And then, of course, we got to see Polaris have contractions and her powers going a little out of whack. So that created a little, glass bubble, if you will, or plastic prison, a little wink to Magneto. But not just a prison, more of like a little hospital wing, so that way she can have the baby and not try to use all the metal stuff around her. But unfortunately, as powerful as Polaris is, she ended up doing a little damage in this episode, and we got to see the birth of the baby. So that was interesting, and I just think this whole season, it should be fun. It should be a fun season. There's going to be a lot of questions. I'm pretty sure they're going to be bumping heads with each other, because we did get to see Andy. He's changed. He's got blonder hair now. He's acting like he's, one of the most powerful mutants out there. So it's going to be very interesting to see how he transitions, from being who he is now to what he was at one point, that scared little kid from the first episode of the first season. Remember, he was picked on, he was bullied a lot, and now he's more confident, more sufficient about his powers. So let's see how he uses that moving forward with these things. I'm very interested to see how Polaris transitions also from being, the mutant who wants to do what's right for mutant kind, but now she has a child now. So let's see how it changes her there. Then, of course, you have her baby daddy. See how he handles the situation, how he wants to get her back. So it's going to be a very, very interesting season. I'm very curious. And all these are my questions that I want technically answered in this. We also have the father of, Andy. He apparently has mutant powers, but we found out last season he's going to get them back. So that's going to be interesting how he handles that. Where's Blink and Thunderbolt going to go with their relationship? Is that going to move forward? Is that going to go disaster? A lot of questions to be answered. But for the first episode, I thought it did really well. Thought it was a strong first episode. So, and that's always an important thing to do. You want your second season to have a first great episode, because it kind of sets up the ground of what's going to happen moving forward with the rest of the season. So let's see what happens with the rest of it. So leave me a comment below what you guys thought about the first episode of season 2. Do you think it's going to go darker? Do you think it's going to be exactly the same? Do you think there's going to be more key things about it? Do you think You think we're gonna get other mutants in this thing? Maybe Professor X eventually. You never know. You never know. But we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens weekly. But I'll let you guys know once I see all the episodes. And stay tuned for more. Thank you very much, and have a good day.